Hello gamers. Welcome to another episode of Rizumu Talks. You know, this series where I talk about random shit, mainly related to my autism or just, things that are on my mind. And today I figured I'd do it in VR chat. I haven't uploaded my own Rizumu model yet, which I need to do, my VRoid, so I'm just using this one because this is one I like and it kind of fits my vibe and I like it. So hell yeah. I'm in this cool world, which is called... Oh, I'm playing VR chat, by the way, if you don't know what VR chat is. Just to, I don't know, make it a bit more interesting and more talky and flowy. I figured I'd do that rather than just use a VRoid model or whatever. Let me say the name. This world is called Horizons on VR chat. It's really nice. I have it as my home world and it's fucking awesome. So yeah. So I have a few things that I would like to talk about. I've been kind of thinking about like making this video for a while, but I didn't really know what to talk about. So I'm just gonna talk about my life, and if you want to watch that or not, that's up to you. I just want to talk, and I don't know, maybe people can relate to it, maybe people can't, but fuck it. Let's talk about it, man. I mean, I talked about this a little bit, I think, in the last Rizumu Talks episode, but it's been a while. About this feeling about like how it's so hard for me to be proud of what I do and be happy with what I make, and pretty much always feeling like it's never enough for my own personal mind. So I have a good example about this, I think. So I had a talk with my boss at work this week. I mean, we have like monthly evaluation talks, and it was very positive. I was very happy about that. And my boss kind of knows how I am, because I always feel like, I'm never good enough with my work. And my boss is very nice that he like reaffirms me and tells me, no, Rizu, shut up, you're doing good. I'm like, okay, I'll try to believe that. There's also like another element to my autism, I feel like, where it also kind of applies, like the never feeling like I'm good enough to like the social circle and thing. I mean, again, my boss knows how I kind of am. I'm very much like a person that sticks to himself, and not because I don't want to. Wait, I said that wrong. I think not because I want to, because I do want to make more friends and get to know more people and feel more connected and things. I just find it really hard to make that like step, I guess. And like a thing my boss said this week, which is something very valid, is like, I don't really ask about people or like show any interest, even if the interest is there. And my boss was very like nice, where he said to me like, oh, you can talk very well, which I appreciated. So like, yeah, you're a good talker, you just find it hard to like get over that step, to get into that, to form a bond, like the beginning part of it. And I'm like, yeah, kinda. And he gave me like a little challenge, and he said like, no pressure if you don't want to do it, but maybe it's good to like try to ask a colleague or something about who they are, where they from, where they live, what their family is like, or what kind of hobbies they may have and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm gonna try to do. To kind of maybe grow more as a person and get myself out there more. Because I mean, some people who know me from stream or whatever or other content know how I am. I'm very much to myself, and apart from like very close friends, I find it hard to kind of meet more people. And I mean, I kind of have an example, I guess. I don't know if they'll see this, but like I would love to get closer to like the Forest gang, because I think they're all wonderful people. I just find it hard to like make that step to get to know them, I mean, I played a little bit of them. Like the last video that you guys saw on the channel was Peak, and I played with them. That was cool. Yeah, I would love to do more stuff like that with them, and meet more people from that group, because I still think I'm too much of a lone wolf, and I don't want to be alone. I want to meet people and become friendly with people. And yeah, it's still this continuous loop. And I have a new job right now, so I am very busy, and when I get home, I just knock out and be tired, and because that happens, I'm always like also even more of an outcast right now currently. But I try not to be too harsh on myself for that. I'm like, it's a new job. I've been working there for like 3 months now. The job has been going really good. I'm happy my boss is so like supportive and helpful and things. And he never like shames me for how I am, and he always like tries to talk to me about how we can resolve things and work things out and make things better for me, which I'm very happy that I got such a good boss and such a good work environment. And it also helps that I did an internship for them before, and because of that I also already kind of knew the people that work there, so the in-step was a bit like less hard to do and stuff. That was very nice. I don't know what my leg is doing. Okay. I'm like in full body right now. I was thinking of lying down, but then I was like, well, it's kind of a bad angle, so I figured I wouldn't do that. And I also kind of want to apologize for the lack of content. I mean, it's been getting better. I'm still like uploading at least once a month. I try. But I'm kind of experimenting here and there, and I have a lot of videos recorded and things that I scrap here and there. So don't think I'm not doing anything. I try. But yeah, that was kind of the thing I wanted to talk about and related to like the social stuff and, kind of coming back to it and not feeling good enough and blah, blah, blah. On a more positive note, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't remember if I brought it up in one of the episodes, but, I for a long time, I had like, every few weeks, I had like a period of where I would just have days and days and days and days worth of headaches. I don't know, I might have brought it up somewhere. I don't remember if I talked about it in the other video, but, I know the reason now, and it's because of tension headaches and muscles and stuff. And I go to a physical therapist now once a week. And I have like exercises I need to do because apparently it was like a muscle in my neck and my back that would like tense up, and because of that it would go all the way up to my head, and I get headaches from that. And I still get them sometimes, but because of all the exercises I've been doing and just getting away from my PC more at work and just taking more walks and stuff, it's been getting a lot better, which is good. So that's a bit more of a a positive thingy. And yeah, I don't know how long I've been recording, but I guess this video doesn't have to be that long. Also, if you're watching this, you may currently be like, what the hell, where are all the podcast episodes? The podcast will make a return. I'm thinking of changing a lot of things about it though. I'm thinking of adding more like fun segments to the podcast and maybe, do it in a bit of a different environment. That's all I'm willing to say about it for now. But yeah, I'm excited to mess with the new format and prepare more things and invite more guests on, and maybe that could be a good first step to ask some Forced Gang members to show up on the podcast or something. I don't know, just throwing some ideas out there. This is kind of just a random video I just wanted to record because I had other things on my mind that I wanted to just put out there. So that's all I really want to say about it today, I guess. And in general, I think I want to make more videos like this about random topics that I, feel things about. Because like, at some point I'm like, I want to save these topics for the podcast, but other times I'm like, well, I don't want to just talk an hour and a half about whatever. It doesn't need to be that dragged out that long. So yeah, and I feel just sitting down in VR chat and just having a talk about it to a camera is kind of nice. I don't know even know if you guys like it. Maybe let me know in the comments if you like it or not, or if you're just like, Rizzy, we don't care about this shit, man, shut up. That's also fair. I don't know, man. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to, see more things like this, or if you have any ideas what I should talk about next in the future videos, please let me know in the comments as well. And yeah, I'll see you somewhere else on the internet. Don't forget to check out the Strawberry Network Discord in the description. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.